I'm so excited, guys, to bring this Forex course to you for free, despite the fact that it cost $500. If you punch your calculator based on the current rate and multiply 500 by the current exchange rate, you should know how much you're getting for free. And that is why I want you to pay attention, give your best, because sometimes you never know where just this video will lead you to. Ask a lot of forex traders that are making good money from the market. It was just one inspiration. So I'll be glad if I'll be able to hold you by the hands to walk you through the forex market and how you can get started. This is my second video on this YouTube channel, and I want to do it in a way that my channel will be a center for tutorials for beginners, advanced, and also those who are professional traders. So that is my goal. That is my goal for you in this course. And I want you to assume that you actually paid 500 US dollars so that you'll be able to take it serious, because a lot of times those who are interested in learning forex, because sometimes they're getting knowledge for free, they tend to joke with it. But I want you to pay attention closely as we crack the code, as we crack the forex code together. So right now, if you're looking at your screen, this is Investor Joseph. Yes, this is Investor Joseph. I want to make you a success via the forex market. Yes, I am a success in this forex market, and I want to make you a success. If you don't know, I'm a success in crypto, I'm a success in stocks, and I'm a success in forex trading. So if you look what I have written here, I said start before you are ready. A lot of times you want to start trading forex and you tend to ask some few people how do you want to start, what you need to have and all that. But technically you are actually looking for excuse. Some of them thought you actually want to start, but you're looking for excuse. So once they tell you you need a laptop and you tell them, you start saying, oh, his laptop that is holding me, I would have started learning his laptop. And sometimes they tell you you need a smartphone and you're like, and now I don't have flat phone, I'm using touchlight phone, I'm using a small phone. How do I go about it? The question I want to ask you, how deeply do you want to change your financial status? How deeply? How hard? How bad do you want success? That is what it is. How bad? Because if you want it so badly, guys, believe me, you will surely get it. Believe me, you will get it. I know you're wondering in your head, how is someone that doesn't have a smartphone learn how to trade? Or how is somebody without a laptop learn how to trade? Yes, I know you ask such question. I've heard a lot of success stories that you can't afford to be lazy. You just have to be focused. Now, you don't have a phone. Do you have a friend that is having a phone? If it is yes, you said you don't want insult. What is more insulting than you don't have money in your pocket? What is so insulting that you say your friend talks you down because you are borrowing, because you are using his or her phone, and you're broke? So why not just take those insults and ignore whatever he or she is saying and learn this once and for all and make money with his phone or with her phone and buy your own phone? It's as simple as it is, guys. There's no two way about it. And if you can lay your hands on any physical copy of a forex book, I don't care what the name is, guys, read it as if your whole life depends on it. Read it. You can make a schedule with your friend. Okay, I'll buy you data. Give me 1 hour a day, 2 hours a day, from this time to this time. You click on any, like this video I'm doing now, you click on it and you watch. You watch day 1. Day 2, you go, you pick your note. You are jotting. You're jotting down. You tell him, please, can I download so app there? Let me know that, okay, I'll be using your app. Say yes. Some will tell you we'll share profit. No problem. Then you start your demo. You place you anytime you guys are around. Let me have your phone, please. You place your demo and you just leave it. Then you check back again and see how far. And God is so powerful, guys. Maybe it's just $10 you're able to lay your hands on. Maybe it's $20. And you'll be amazed. Your first trade, you will turn that money into something that you don't believe that is possible. And you withdraw it and get your phone. And guys, the journey has started. Maybe you have a phone and you don't have a laptop. Guys, I use my phone to trade. I use it to make millions before I said, okay, let me take this to another level before I was able to get a laptop. And the main purpose why I even bought a laptop is for YouTube video, not even for trading. Till date, majority of my trade are being executed using my phone. I'm telling you, using my phone. So that is one beautiful thing that I'm hoping that you're able to do. This is for those that are actually starting, those that have excuse. You have to excuse your excuses. You have to excuse your excuses. If you want to move, if you want to be rich, become rich. If you don't want to be rich, you ignore it and keep giving excuses. Most people, because they have excuse, it's like a license for them to misbehave. Because when you ask them, why are you not rich? They will tell you, it's my father, it's my brother, it's my sister, it's the economy, it's CPI. They have Ghana must go of excuses. And you that is watching this video right now, it is divine. You're not watching me by accident. It is because you have something in you that is tired of the kind of life you're living. And that's why you're coming across this video. And you're like, how do I make money online? You're watching the right video. But this is just one of the ways you can make money online. You can make money via crypto, stocks, Forex. You can create digital products. You can work online. Different ways, guys. But don't waste this period. Don't waste this opportunity. Don't wait until everybody is now jam-packed in the industry and you now use that as an excuse. Like somebody is saying, I want to start POS, but there are a lot of people doing POS. I said, do you know there are new banks? He said, yes. I said, why didn't they say, we have UBA, we have Access, who will now patronize us? They went ahead, created it. We have Jais, we have Taj, we have Globus, a lot of them, and more are still coming, waiting for license. So I'm saying all this to inspire you, because the journey is not going to be easy, and nothing is easy until you master it. Then it becomes easy. There is no first step that is perfect. No first step. Anybody that tells you the first day they did something, it was excellent, it's possible if they have previous experiences, or if they were able to translate past experience in maybe one feed or another feed, and they were able to achieve success. But your first video is going to suck. Your first podcast is going to be messy. Your first article is going to be laughable. Mention. But I bet you the 50th one is going to be amazing. Your 50th video is going to be amazing. You're looking at my picture here now that I'm tush. It wasn't like this, guys. It wasn't like this. Behind every glory, there is a story. So please, when you are coming to this world, as your mom gave birth to you, if we were to bring all the challenges that you're going to face, I bet you will run back inside your mother's womb. If you were told that you're going to write WAEC, you're going to write common entrance, you're going to be waking up early, putting on your uniform, going to school, you're going to write JAM, you're going to gain admission, and you meet some wicked lecturers that want to frustrate your effort. You're told about the labor market, where you want to look for jobs and all that. I bet you will run back. You will go inside your mother's womb. But you see, gradual. So in the forex market, all you need to do is to learn how to make $1. Once you can make $1, you master the system, you master how to go about it. It is that $1 because of the capital you're starting with that can increase also to $100 until you get to a point that you can make cool money. I'm just doing trading on my phone and I was able to make $100 today. Just a soft one. I was able to make $100 today. So, why am I doing that? There are some things I bought and I actually want to get back the money through trading. As I'm talking to you, I've gotten it back already. That is profit. It's profit I'm talking about. So, that is how it works. And guys, if you've listened to all this preaching and you are still here, this video is for you. Just do me a favor, like and subscribe to this YouTube channel, because the journey of a 10,000 miles begins with a step. And as we are starting together, we'll be able to share our story together. We'll be able to do meetup. We're going to do masterclass, and we'll be able to make good money together. So guys, join me in this beautiful ride. And guys, learning is fun, I bet you. I'm going to teach you like a 4 years old. You're going to understand forex in a jiffy, guys. So thank you, and let's proceed. For those of us who don't know me, my name is Investor Joseph. Joseph is a seasoned investor and a financial analyst with over 5 years of experience in trading forex, stocks, and cryptocurrencies. His expertise and strategic approach have yielded impressive results, while his coaching abilities have empowered others to achieve financial success. Guys, I've taught thousands of young guys. I'm not saying Nigeria alone, Ghana, Cameroon, Tanzania, United States of America, India, a whole lot of them. And they've bought my digital course and they've made success out of it. They've made success out of it. So that's what I want you to gain, and that is how your story will play out. So this is who I am, and this is the person, and this is the voice you'll be hearing all over the videos that I'm going to be posting. So one thing you need to know is to trade with why. You should have a purpose. You should have a purpose why you are actually trading. There are a lot of reasons that you have, but it is this why that will keep you awake in the night. Maybe you want to build house for your mom, you want to do a lot of things, or you want to change your family DNA, you want to be the best, you want to create your own family. Any desire you want, you need to start with why. Because if you are trading for fun, guys, I bet you can make good money. But if you have the why, God will guide your steps and you will meet the right tutorial, the right video, just as you met this one, and you'll be able to make meaningful results once you implement the things you are going to be learning from this video. If you're advanced, there are one or two things you also pick, because in trading, the main thing that gives you money is actually 20%. It's 20%. That is one secret. So 80% is mechanics, while 20% is psychology. And that is why I'm big on psychology, guys, because you need to be rich to become rich. I take that again. You need to be rich to become rich. Now, what is your why? So before you start Forex, you have to sit down, because the Bible says, who among you want to build and you will not sit down to count your cost? So you ask yourself, what am I going to achieve and what will I let go? Those are your friends that you go around, spend countless hours arguing about the economy, arguing about fuel price, arguing about a whole lot of things, and you've not asked yourself for one day that we've been arguing about this thing for months, and nothing has changed. Your argument cannot change anything. Therefore, channel that hours, that period, that energy into learning something that can change your life. Because the Bible says that you are the light of the world. You are not the light of your locality. It is world. It is global. You're going global. You are not a local champion. So don't die as one. Wake up from your slumber. This skills does not have any barrier that you will say is because you don't have degree. People without degree are making money here. You can't say it's because you don't have masters, or because you don't have PhD, or because you are black. No racism in Forex, guys. It is free, guys. All they need, all the requirement is 18 years. But I'm amazed. I'm seeing 14 years, 17 making money. I wondered how they were able to download the app. But I can't arrest them. So, start with why. Now, number one reason why you want to trade stocks is for financial security. Money provides a sense of security, allowing individuals to cover their basic needs, paying bills, save for emergency, providing peace of mind in uncertain times. Now there are a lot of things happening, but you see, when you have money, there is this peace that you have. There is this peace. The peace is similar to the one Christ said, but it's not the same. The one of Christ is more powerful, is higher. It's higher. There is this peace you have, knowing fully well that you can pay your bills, knowing fully well that you can take care of basic needs. What is basic needs? Food, shelter, clothes. Those are basic needs. Not until you've overcome that level, you can achieve massive success. Because if you wake up in the morning, you still be thinking about food, thinking about rent, thinking about clothes. So how do you want to change the world? But it's after you'll be able to achieve this that you can now say, okay, what can I do to empower people? What can I do to make more? What can I create? So there are levels, guys. So one of the reasons why you should start learning these skills is for financial security. Are you financially secure? I'm not talking about you locking your doors that nobody will come in. Yes, you are secure, but financially. If you are working now, you eat a lady that is selling egg and everything went bad, will you say you start begging, you kneel down, and you'll be helpless? But if you just ask the lady, how much is everything? How much? And you will pay. That is why you need money. The Bible said money is a defense. It said money is a defense. It said a rich man talks carelessly. Either he's making points, either he's saying rubbish. To you that is hearing it, it will be making sense. Just because the man is loaded. Just because the man has money. So, one of the reasons why you must take this lecture serious is because you need financial security. That is number one. So number two, you need freedom and independence, guys. So any money grants individual the freedom to make choices, guys. You have options in life. You're able to pursue opportunities that align with your goals and aspirations, leading to a greater sense of independence. So independence is, you want to live in Lagos, you want to live in Abuja, you want to live in Delta, you want to live in United States of America, Kenya, wherever you want to live. You are not in that your current state because somebody else say you should be there. But if you don't have money, you can be in a place, not by your own choice, but because somebody else is still taking care of your responsibility. So you have to obey, or you have to be with the person, because leaving that person, you don't know where you get your problem being solved. But if there is money, guys, you can wake up today and say, guys, I'm going to Kumasi. You just fly from Togo, you'll be going to Kumasi. That is independence. That's freedom. Knowing that you can get whatever you desire. It is money that will give you that. And Forex is one of the ways. There are many ways, guys. But Forex is one of the ways that you can use to make cool money. It is not a get quick rich scheme, guys. That is why I said you should pay attention and follow me carefully before January, guys. Before January, if you follow all my lectures before January, we should be able to make good money. And you that is listening to me, you should be able to change your life. So after this video, go and take a picture of yourself and write before forest. And let's start working. Let's get to work for the after forest picture. Because the you in you is the you that will make you great. And it is that you that I'm talking to. That professional trader, that profitable trader that is in you. That is what I want to wake up. I want to wake that sleeping profitable trader. I want to wake you up so that we can make this money together. So number 3 reason is improved quality of life, guys. You never know how sweet this life is until you make money. Until you sleep with your duvet, your AC is on, and you're chilling. You have your breakfast. You can just choose to go and stay in one short-let apartment, maybe for 1 week, guys. Or you just go to Transcom and just take your room and, just enjoy and get some sa. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You know those things, and it makes your head to swell to know that you are actually making progress. So money enables access to a higher standard of living. So by the time you dress well, dress good, there are people you can actually meet. And it will give you good housing, guys. Good housing. Not face me, I slap you. Not those houses that when you want to take your bath, people are aware. When you are going to the restroom, people are aware. No. It will give you that class that you'll be able to take charge and enjoy your life, guys. And your health also. With money, you can get good drugs. When you're not feeling fine, you can do exercise, take your tea, take care of your health. What about education? Maybe you are just having your BSc. You can come into Forex, guys. And after which, you go for your master's. Go for your PhD. The money is there. The money is there. You can make your school fees in a day. But it starts with a process. And you're able to enhance overall well-being and enjoyment of life. Guys, life is sweet. Just like LG said. He said life is good. And you don't want to be in the part where you say life is bad. You say, but investor, life is not fair. Yes. Life is not fair because it is unfair to everyone. That is why life is unfair. But I want to let you know that life is fair. It's fair because life is unfair to everyone. So I hope I did not confuse you there. So life is fair because it is unfair to everyone. But you will say life is unfair because it is unfair to everyone. But I'm telling you that it is fair because it is unfair to everyone. So number 4th reason is personal fulfillment. Money will help you achieve financial success. Achieving financial success often signifies personal accomplishment. It boosts your self-esteem, guys. Guys, if you're walking on the street and you have 100 million in your bank account, guys, there's a way you carry yourself. It's not pride. There's a thin line between self-esteem and pride. So you just need to be checking yourself because you won't know by the time you slide into, because you meet people that you think they have entitlement mentality and they may classify you as a proud person. But self-esteem means that you know yourself and providing a sense of fulfillment from overcoming challenges and reaching financial goals. Guys, this is number 4 reason why I want you to trade Forex. Why I want you to jump into the game. Let's make this money together. So, one of the key areas, guys, is supporting loved ones. That's number 5. Money allows individuals to provide for their families. You get calls, this person is doing this, you support. This person wants to do this, you support, guys. Because what is the main purpose of making money? It's to buy fulfillment, guys, to buy joy. The beauty of making money is spending it. Isn't that amazing? you're making money to spend it. I'm telling you. That's why sometimes I don't like spending money. When I'm going out, I just give the card to my friend. Sometimes give it to my brothers, my younger ones have that money and just spend it, And sometimes I just say, can you just pay with your card? Then after I just do a refund. Because I like making money. So I want to make more and spend less. That is me for you guys. So this is the purpose. Supporting loved ones, guys. Don't mind those people that tell you family can pull you down. No. Family is there to position you, to help you grow. Although there might be some that might go extreme. But my advice for you, if you're in that shoe, is give out whatever you can give out that will not affect your growth. If it will cost you your own growth, I think you should apply wisdom there. Because whatever the problem is, if you did not drop one dime, they will still get solution. I'm telling you. But if you have, do it. Because if you did not do it, your conscience will fight you. So ensuring their well-being is your key. And also education, you can take them, pay for courses. They are going for masters. If you have the money, you give them. And this creates opportunities for a brighter future, because by the time you've helped a whole lot of people, you're very sure that by the time you need one or two assistants, people will be there for you. It does not necessarily, it must not be those that you've helped. It might be somebody you've never seen, like you've not seen such. Those that you help might even disappoint you. So the way it works is, don't expect from the people you are helping. But God, who is seeing your works, will also reward you. He says he sees in secret and he will reward you openly. So that's the number 5th reason why I want you to trade. So the number 6th one is for you to be a philanthropy and giving back, guys. It's for you to be a philanthropy and giving back. So with financial resources, individuals have the ability to make a positive impact on their communities. So, sometimes you're in a place where one man is taking the responsibility of a whole street. Sometimes he's responsible for the road. Sometimes ensure there is light. Sometimes ensure there is water. Such person is a blessing to the community. So when you are making this money, don't become a cost to your community, because it can become a cost. You can start giving people financial torture. You can deal with them emotionally because you can frustrate them. When somebody is asking you for money, you might demand rubbish and all those stuff. That is not what I want from you. So I want you to be a responsible young man, young woman. As you're making this money, you become more humble because you understand life the more. So it helps you to support some programs. I know of a man, then everybody in the street used to pay their WAEC fee. So imagine if they paid your fee before and you're not a barrister. You won't forget such a man easily. So it helps and it gives you that ability to make difference in the world. So guys, these are some of the reasons that you have to pay attention to Forex trading. So the number 7th reason why you need to make money is opportunities for personal growth. So it helps you to pursue financial success. Often involves learning new skills, taking calculated risks, and stepping out of comfort zone. So leading to personal growth, increased resilience, and expanded horizon. My friend will say horizon. So these are some key things that you need if you really want to make money. So this should be your strong why. I want to plead to you to take these 7 reasons why you should make money and let it be your core guidance, because anytime you hit a stop loss or anytime your trading go as planned and you want to give up, you remember these 7 reasons. So I actually designed this slide for a physical class. And if you're opportune to meet me in my physical class, either in Lagos, Abuja, or Port Harcourt, or Delta, as I plan to go into conferences next year, you might be able to take this. So this is like an exercise. Normally, I'm supposed to print these and give everybody. So on a scale of 1 to 10, you rate yourself financially You rate yourself spiritually. You rate yourself based on recreation. You rate yourself based on personal goal. You rate yourself such as profession, community, social, and family. So after you've done that, you now join all. So the goal is to see if you're able to have a circle or if you're able to have a zigzag. So if you're getting a zigzag, the question will now be, can this zigzag lead you to where you're going? But if you're well-rounded, it is easy for you to ride on the wheel. So that is the purpose of this exercise. But because you're watching this and because you're viewing it online, we won't be able to do this. But on your own, you can actually do this just to tick. After you tick, you paint each of the line, and before you know, maybe I'll draw it on the paper, do it, then I'll post it as comments so that you can see how it should look like. So that is the purpose of this area. This area was supposed to pause. Maybe we use 30 minutes to achieve this before we move ahead, because you see, when you are mentally prepared, nothing can stop you. Now, we have 5 levels of trading. So these are key secrets that makes a lot of people give up easily. Sometimes they are close to a point where they become a profitable trader. And that is when they tell you, Kai, this thing is not for me. God has told me that this is not for me. Or maybe, if they are Christians, there are some Christians, they have a way of Christianizing it, and they will tell you it's not for them. That, without knowing that learning is in stages. So you can't jump. You have to follow through. So that is why I want to teach you the 5 levels of trading, so that as you're beginning this journey, you should be able to know where you are. And as you're working on yourself, you know when you get a promotion to the next level. So it is all these levels that will actually help you, and you'll be able to stay straight in the course, and you'll be able to stay on track and achieve massive success. But if you don't have this knowledge, you won't know whether you're making progress, you won't know where you are, you won't know a lot of things. And when you don't know all these things, you become easily you'll be easily distracted. You'll be easily distracted, and you'll be easily eaten off track. So that is why I took my time to actually create this path, so that it will help you gain that learning stamina until you become profitable. So typically that's the 5 levels of trading, typically refers to a system of framework. That's a system or framework that categorize traders based on their experience and qualification. So if you know this, after 3 months, you can know the level you are, and you can know if you are growing monthly or quarterly. So if you are growing quarterly, that is in less than 2 years, you'll be able to hit that level. If it is monthly, that is in 6 months or 5 months, you'll be able to become profitable. So it all depends on how you understand this and how you want to move in this class. So the first step which you start is unconscious incompetence. So what is unconscious incompetence? It means that you did not know that you did not know. While you're growing up as a kid, you actually thought you can fly plane, you can drive ship, you can drive car. You thought it's so easy that you just enter, you just drive. That's why you see some kids, they'll just enter, they'll go on their father's vehicle, and you see they move and hit because to them, they can do everything. So that is the state you are. In fact, while you're growing up, you see people doing Forex, you thought you can do Forex. You thought it's simple. My uncle just used to press here, and money will come out. But now it is time for you to press here, money will come out. You find out that the thing is taking your money, and you say, no, the brokers are against me. The market is against me. No! It's because you fail to pay attention to this first stage, which is unconscious incompetence. He said, unfortunately, just as when you first take your place in front of a steering wheel, you find very quickly that you haven't got the first damn clue about what you're trying to do. So you don't know that you don't know how to drive. So you can apply it in a whole lot of field. If you're new to a job, The first 3 months, it will just look as if you are in a strange land. In fact, if you're not careful, if you've been jobless for a long time, maybe 2 years, 3 years, you might just decide that the work is not for you. You won't know that you're used to staying at home, or you are used to doing nothing. Now that you've seen something that will engage the brain, and it will be frustrating. There is one exercise that was carried out. They actually carried two, let's say 10 young guys, 10 of them. Then they separated them and put them in different rooms. So in the first room, they told those guys to be gymming, like to carry weight. So they gave them weight to carry. So in the other room, they asked them to imagine that they are carrying weight. So guys, they came out with one significant experience. What is it? Those guys that imagine that they are carrying weight, they actually develop muscle. Isn't that amazing? They develop muscle, but it's not as huge or as large as those that actually lift it. The same thing happened to your brain. When you imagine you are doing something, guys, you are actually doing it. You are actually doing it. So, this is a tip that I've given you. Your imagination is so powerful. It's so powerful. A great man once said that I will build a skyscraper, then I will come down to build a foundation to meet it up there. So, what am I trying to say? This is your first stage. So don't be bothered. You see people talking about currency pairs, lot size, and you're like, God, when am I going to learn all this? Look at what you've known right from time that I gave birth to you till now. How are you able to get all this knowledge? So it's just this one that will take you a year. Look at what you've learned, close to 15, 17, 20, 30. I don't know how old you are, but you can calculate it yourself. So don't expect to be perfect in your first step. That is the first stage. You don't know. You don't know. You can drop comment section and how do I do this? Don't be ashamed. Don't be ashamed. You see, when you become profitable, when you are making money, when somebody come and tell you, I want to be like you, but I don't know why I don't know, you will say, see, even me, this app, I didn't even know how to use it. Look at how I started. It is those that don't know that they will make money. They are not sure that they'll become profitable. They will not hide in times of learning. They go and hide. And one of the easiest way to learn, if you have the money, is to get a course. Don't get anyhow course. Get a course from somebody you've been learning from, you've been listening to, so that the course will just be an added advantage. So that because you already understand how that person is teaching, so you just flow along. You just flow along. But if you don't have the money, don't let money stop you, guys. That is why I'm doing all this for free. Don't let money stop you. Move ahead, guys. Move ahead. So that is the first step. You don't know that you don't know. It's like going to a room and I ask you to rearrange the room. The first thing that will happen is you scatter the room first. That is the first thing you will do. You scatter the room first before you arrange it. So now you are coming in. You want your brain to be arranged. No, you be confused first. Confusion is a good state to be. It's good to be confused, but don't stay long. Don't stay long there. You cannot be confused for 1 month. You cannot be confused for 1 week. From day one, you might be confused about something. That will stir up curiosity. They say curiosity kills the cat. Is a lie. Curiosity makes the cat to know a lot of things. Be curious. Ask questions. And you will get answer. So let's move to the next stage, which is stage 2. So stage 2 is conscious incompetence. Now you know that you did not know Forex. Now you know that you cannot drive. You will then reach that point where you think all the ones who say they are making profit are all liars. That is stage 2. You say it's screenshots. It's screenshot. They should show us proof. Anyone that show you proof, you say, oh boy, not true. This thing they work. Oh no, it's just a stage that you are, guys. Sometimes you say, why do people say they are making money in this thing? Kai, I'm not sure. No. The thing hit my stop loss. See, now my $100 is now $70. Kai, I'm not sure if I will continue with this. So That is what you will say. Forgetting that it is in stages. Now you know that you don't know. So if you know that you don't know, please drop the comment section. If you know that you don't know, what are you supposed to do? Let me drop it in the comment section. Yes, you are supposed to learn. You are a smart guy. Yes. You are supposed to learn. So, stage 1, you don't know that you don't know. Stage 2, you now know that you did not know, that you want to develop skills. I tell you, if you want to develop skills, don't get distracted. Be jealous with your attention. Be jealous with your focus. Because now we're living in a world where we have weapon of what? Mass distraction. People are now cyber zombies. Anywhere they are going, they are carrying their phone, TikToking away their life. Just scrolling, moving, and they return. My data don't finish. Oh, sub for me. Send me 2 gig, send me 3 gig. But if you are a forex trader, you know that, okay, if you are losing money, if you are buying data, you're able to make that money of that data from that business. So you are not buying data to feed Mark Zuckerberg or to feed no. If you are going there, maybe after you've learned maybe 4 hours a day, maybe you put your learning for 4 hours a day or 2 hours a day. After you're done with all that, you now say, okay, let me chill out. That's when you now carry your phone and scroll your TikTok. And because of the nature of what you are learning, those things will be popping up. So you watch them so that you have more of those things that you're learning, because it's algorithm. So it's going to work based on what you're watching. So watch the right content. So that is stage 2. So the stage 2 is conscious incompetence. For example, you are learning car. Now you know you don't know. That is the stage you are now. So you be careful as you are holding it. They are telling you match this. You say, okay. Be looking at your front. You say, okay. So that is the process. So now I'll be calling some terms. You say, how can I know this term? Watch the video again. If I were you, I'll position myself to be watching it every day. If I do it for a month, I should be able to master it like ABC. Even though most people say ABC is not simple. There is 1, 2, 3 that is simple. So, after you're done from this, guys, learning is not instant. Even instant noodles is not instant. It still takes 5 minutes if you want to do noodles. Except you just boil water and put it and put maggi and eat, which will purge you. So instant noodles will take 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 minutes before you're able to enjoy your instant noodles. So what am I saying? It is gradual process. Don't rush. Take your time. Now, you come to that conscious competent. That is that eureka moment. If you understand eureka, is the physics terminologies for those of us who are physics students. Let me even tell you a story. Some people now will not know how to trade for it. They'll tell you it's for science students. People that study art, they are making money. And some commercial people, even some that did not go to school, you don't have any excuse, guys. Focus and learn this thing. So eureka. He was the guy that discovered Archimedes' principle. That is where eureka came from. The man was taking a shower inside the bathtub, and he realized that once he's inside, it becomes lighter, and some water will now push up. So that was when he realized that if you are dipping an item with a mass, let's say 5 kg or 2 kg inside the water, that is going to displace its equivalent. So that is that eureka moment. He was actually taking his bath when he discovered it. He ran out. I don't know if you tied too well. I don't know. But I know he ran out. He ran out. He was shouting, Eureka! 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 You are in stage 3. You now know that you know how to trade forex. Congratulations. This is that important point. By this time, you start to arrange your studio. You start to buy big screen. You know, those things that suffer you then. When you enter ShopRite, those things that that used to look as if it's rat poison because you don't have money. Now you be looking at them gallantly. Vitamilk, you buy now. You know, those days you used to ignore it. You go for Coca-Cola. Sorry, guys, I'm just kidding. You understand? Those days you used to say it's good to stay in a local place, you know? You relate with the locals. Now you're looking at it that you're not a threat. You have to move to estate. This is where you are. Conscious competence. You now know that you know. You have realized in an instant that the trading game is about one thing: consistency of your edge coupled with the mind you bring to the moment of performance. Your mind. Consistency of your edge and coupled with your mind. So consistency, your mind, performance. Take note. So all this while, stage 1, stage 2, you are building your mind, trying to be consistent. Don't watch this video and go stay away. You go and do labor, according to my friend. That is, you go and do labor. But you just used to call it laborer. You know, you go and do labor. They pay you 5,000 a day. You think you are making money, except you want to learn how to build house. Whatever you are doing, that you are not learning skills, and they are paying you, they are wasting your time. Oh. There is a guy that I met. He went to work in the site. They paid him 4,000 naira. He came back. He bought food worth 2,000. Food, not raw one, no, the one he ate that day, 2,000. He bought drugs, 500. He bought a charge card, 500, remaining 1,000. And I asked him, how are you going to save? He said, so you should not eat because he's working. I said, okay, you are eating to live. Sorry, that is, you are living to eat. That is it. Instead of you to eat to live, now you are living to eat. You are just after money. And once the money come, you kill it. In the north, they used to say money and snake is for killing. Kudi de machiji, keshene. Keshene, kudi de machiji, keshene. In the West, they will tell you, Nina lowo, that money is meant for spending. What am I trying to say here? If you follow these steps, you will make this money. And when you start to make this money, don't spend anyhow. Create a plan, create a budget. Especially if you are doing it full time. You want to place yourself on salary and spend within that limit. Maybe after a year or month or 2 years, depending on how you structure yourself, you can now increase your salary. So all the SSCs, you keep investing them. That is why in this channel, we will not talk about Forex. We'll still talk about real estate, because that is where you can tie down your money. Instead of you keeping your minimum balance 200 million in the bank, you can use it to tie down in a property. While you are getting something from the property, the value of the property is still increasing, just in case you want to dispose it. Though they are not liquid asset. They are not liquid asset. That's why I said if you want to tie down your money. So congratulations. You've discovered that now you know how to trade. All what you'll be doing now is testing strategy, back testing. Because sometimes the market will dribble you. You stay consistent. Sometimes your system will fail you. You remain. Because you know this same system that failed you has given you money. So by the time you do plus or minus, you should be profitable. So this is stage 4. Unconscious. Let me share something about conscious competence. So conscious competence is similar when you're not driving. You now know how to drive. So you'll be driving. But the problem is, if they are greeting you by the side, you might not answer. You just focus on your steering. You will not answer, because if you answer, you might lose control. So you don't want to lose control. So you want to stay put. They'll be greeting you, you just focus. So conscious competence. Now you know how to drive. But the problem is, you can't do anyhow. You have to be focused. Everything that they are telling you now, you are doing mechanically. After you do this, it's ringing in your head. After you match break, you release the throttle. Everything. You are following everything. So the body is still trying to learn along all these things. So we now come to that unconscious competent. Now, you know that you know. You know instinctively that the market always gives more trading opportunities. That is the stage you are. Now, let's take it to driving. Now, you can be driving and be eating and be gisting. If it's for a lady, you can be doing makeups. You know, you put your makeup while driving. Because why? Unconscious competence. Let me share a story. I was going out with one of my club members. So she was supposed to drive straight to the place we're having our meeting. But because unconsciously she has mastered that road to our office, that is the road she ply every day for years. So immediately I joined her. She drove straight until she got to the office. She was now wondering, what is she doing here? Because everywhere was locked. That was when he turned to me and said, Kai, I'm so sorry. I actually thought I'm going to my office. That was when she now took another route straight to the previous place we were supposed to go. So what am I trying to say? It gets to a point you just know that this market will go up, you buy. You get to another point, you know that this market will go down, you buy. So it is just how it is designed. That's how it is designed. When you now become unconscious competence. Now you are not conscious again, you are unconscious. So this is the state that every trader wants to get to. Because by the time you get here, stage 5 is no longer difficult. Will no longer be a challenge to you. So getting to this point will take you months, take you weeks, depend on your learning skills and depend on the time you devote. Because you see, if you pay attention to anything, it will grow. If you pay attention to Forex, Forex will pay you. Forex will pay you, is the truth. So that is the step you need to strive to get to. Now, the stage 5 is reflexive competence. So just like driving a car, which I've explained, every day you get into your seat, buckle up and trade. You do everything now on an unconscious level. You are running on autopilot. That is the step. That is the stage that everybody wants to get to, where you be on autopilot. You no longer do those stuffs again. You just know them. You just know that you know. Maybe sometimes, let me share this. Sometimes you might be sleeping. You just know that your door is not locked. You just wake up, went straight to the door, you lock it, come back and continue your sleep. Sometimes you just know that your trade has hit, take profit. Sometimes you just know that it is time to close your trade. You just move ahead and close your trade. That is opportunity. You know, that's opportunities that's opportunity you not miss because you've gotten to this reflexive stage. So guys, if you've watched so far, I want to congratulate you because it's actually not easy for you to be able to watch to this point and understand how busy and how everybody is rushing to nowhere. Everybody is busy doing anything. So how you want to leave this video to go and watch another video without knowing why? Because it has become an habit. You are used to short videos without knowing that longer videos will give you more details than shorter videos. So I just gave you the 5 stages you need to pass through for you to become a profitable Forex trader. So don't forget to like and subscribe to the YouTube channel. And don't forget to hit the notification bell so that I get notified anytime I post enriching videos like this. So guys, drop a comment, drop an emoji if you're getting value. Let me know if you're making sense, and let me know if you're about to restructure your learning process, and let me know if you're about to pay attention to this kind of growth that I just explained. So guys, where are you? After going through these 5 stages, where are you in these 5 stages? Are you in the conscious, unconscious, incompetent? Or are you in the conscious, incompetent? Or are you in the conscious competence? Or are you in the unconscious competence? Or you are in the reflexive competence? Where are you? So knowing where you are will actually help you to be able to know the things you need to do to move to the next stage. How important is this? I once have a friend that came to the island to pay me a visit. So when he got to the first runabout, that's Lekki Peninsula, he put a call across. And he asked if I'm at home. I said yes. He said he's around. The next question I asked is, where are you? Because I needed to know his location. I needed to know where he is for me to give him direction to my place. Imagine he decided not to tell me. Just imagine he decided not to tell me. What do you think will happen? He will look for me forever. He will not see me because he has no direction. He has no clue where I'm located. So, if you want to work with me, I'll ask you this question: where are you in these 5 stages? So that we'll know what to learn and what not to learn. So with this, following me to this point, you should be able to know where you are and start working on yourself as soon as possible. So, how much do you need to be free? What is your financial number? Some people don't have financial numbers, and it's easy to calculate. How do you calculate financial number? You just calculate your monthly expenses, and you can double it. After you double it, you multiply by 12. And ask yourself when you want to retire. Once you know when you want to retire, add the age you want to live after the retirement and multiply with the money. Then you get your FFN, that's financial freedom number. If not, you keep looking for money and you won't know when you've gotten money. A lot of people are in that place right now. They have money and they're still looking for more. Sometimes you wonder, you have this, you have that. Do you even know that all the money you are making, you only spend 40%? Do you even know? It's only 40%. You leave the rest and go. So if it is like that, why all the stress? So I am not saying you shouldn't make money, but don't be too, you know what I'm talking about. So for example, if you say, once you trade, I'm able to generate this fund, the money you're making here, you use it to create bricks and mortar business, build app, do a lot of things that will also increase your revenue. So that is the secret steps that you need to take once you start making money. So how much do you need to be free? So answer that question in the comment section, and let me see if I can draw a roadmap for you on how you're going to achieve it. So now to the main purpose of this video. What is Forex? What is Forex? So if you look at the screen very well, you see that the 4 has a different color and the EX has a different color. That is to tell you that it is this Forex stands for foreign exchange. What is foreign exchange? That is, you are bringing something that is foreign and you are exchanging it for something that is local. So that is foreign exchange. Or you're taking something outside in exchange of something that you are bringing in. So it is called foreign exchange. It's from outside. So what is Forex? So Forex is the exchange of one currency to another currency for a different purpose. So I might exchange it for store of value. I might exchange it because of goods and services, and I might exchange it for profit, which is what we do in Forex trading. So you buy and sell to see if you can make some cool money from the arbitrage, from the price difference. That is pips and all that. We'll talk about that as we move ahead. So that is Forex for you. Many of you have been involved in Forex, but you still don't know because you are not in this business, so to speak. Take, for example, you with your Naira and you're going to Ghana. You might need to exchange some of this Naira to Ghana cedis before you're able to spend, because you can't spend Naira there. Same thing with dollar. You're coming into Nigeria, you have to exchange with Nigeria so that you get some Nigerian Naira. So if you're going to British also, If you are traveling to Europe, any country, you have to exchange your money that you have, your local currency, to their own currency. Sometimes exchanging it might put you in profit, and sometimes exchanging it can put you in loss. So depend on how the market's fluctuation is during the period of exchange. So that is what determines if you are profitable or not. For example, if you are bringing dollar to an African country, you'll be able to get more. You understand? You're able to get more than if you are to spend that same dollar in that same location. So that is foreign exchange. For you, you can also exchange food also. It's part of it. But here we are looking at currency. So that is Forex for you. So it's foreign exchange. So exchanging one currency to another. You exchange naira for dollar, or dollar for naira, or euro to Canadian dollar, or Canadian dollar to euro. So either which way you want to do it. So that is why I said you've been doing it without knowing. So you've been making money without you knowing, just by you leaving one country to another country. So this is exchange currency, just as I have explained. So you see the buy here and you see the sell. So you can see the money that this man is counting. I know you want to count this. Don't worry. You make this and you count it, as long as you follow this video and you will be disciplined enough to carry out all what I'm teaching right here. So let's move. So this is where the currency exchange happen. If you go to the banks, you will see a separate place designated for currency exchange. So that is where you go. Sometimes you have some of these agents in the border that help you to do those conversion also, for ease of transaction. So you have them there and they help you to do this, so that you'll be able to use the local currency to get whatever you want to get. So that is another area of business. So there are some people that are providing value. Then for the banks also, they have it. And if you go to some good banks, you see the exchange rate being displayed, and you can actually take advantage of it, but not hugely. But now we have the market, which will help you to achieve massive success. So now, why is this market interesting? The market is interesting because there are a lot of money that is going on, guys. A lot of money, guys. Trillions, billions of dollars. So let's just take an average. You look at the London Stock Exchange. The London Stock Exchange daily will experience a trading volume of $7.2 billion. That is what the London Stock Exchange will give you daily. Then the Tokyo Stock Exchange will give you 18.9 billion. And this figure must have changed or up or down, but this is just an average figure. So we also have the New York Stock Exchange, which is the biggest in terms of stock. Is currently doing a volume of 22.4 billion. And don't forget, we also have cryptocurrency also doing its own volume. But the biggest so far is the Forex market. And I'm here to introduce the Forex market to you if you're a beginner. And if you are an expert, you also be taking this refresher, and I think it will help you a lot for you to know some certain things, because sometimes all you need is basics. I'm telling you, basics. Somebody doesn't know how to read. All the person needs is ABC. It's basics. Basics plus experience makes you an expert. So if you know all these basics and you've been in the market for a while, you become an expert. As simple as that. So you don't have to do any long thing, or that is all you need. But sometimes when you miss the basics, you face challenges as you move ahead. You face challenges. So 6.6 trillion is what the Forex market is giving. Sorry if you cannot see it very well, but it's 6.6 billion Forex market. Now, the market is open 24 hours every day for 5 days a week. So you close your trade on Friday evening. to resume your trade on Sunday night. So that is how I do my trading. So interesting, so beautiful. You don't need to it's greed that makes people not to make money in the market. If it is $5 a day, $10 a day, you start from there and you keep increasing it. And once you are increasing it, you'll be making good money. So that is how the markets operate 24 hours a day. Not like the stock market. The stock market will open 10 and close 2:30. If you're in the US, you start 2:30 and close 9 p.m. It's only the crypto market that is like kerosene. The market does not sleep. 24 hours, 7 days, 12 months, 1 year, all century, all the market is trading. Now, what is traded in the Forex market? I just introduced you to the market. I gave you the time, the open, and letting you know that it's 24 hours and 5 days in a week, Saturday, Sunday excluded. What are the currencies that you trade in the market? So we trade AUD, that's Australian dollar. We trade CAD, that is Canadian dollar. We trade USD, that is United States dollar. We trade GBP, that's Great Britain pounds, and we trade JPY, that's Japanese yen, and we trade euro, that is EUR, and we trade the CHF, and we also trade the NZD. So these are all the currencies that we actually trade in the market. There are a whole lot of them, but these are the core ones that we will be seeing as we move ahead. So these are the Forex major currencies. So Forex major currencies. So if you notice here, you realize that the initial letters here stands for the countries. AU stands for Australia, CA stands for Canada, and the end part stands for dollar. So the end part is the currency, while the 2-letter words is an abbreviation for the countries. So you can see Euro USD, that is Euro Zone, United States. And we have USD JPY, that's United States and Japan. And we have JBP USD, we have United Kingdom and United States. And we have USD CHF, we have the United States and Switzerland. We also have USD CAD, which is United States and Canada. We have Australia and United States, and we have New Zealand and United States. So all these pairs, they have nickname. So for the Euro USD, we have Euro dollar, and for the USD JPY, we have dollar yen. These are some terms. If you cannot get it now, don't worry. As you watch the videos, they will become part and parcel of you, so that when you are in an industry or where you are in a place where Forex is being discussed, you'll be able to air your own view. So that is what we'll do. So JPP USD, that's United Kingdom and United States, that will give you pounds dollar. We also have USD CHF, which is United States and Switzerland. We call that one dollar Swiss. We also have USD CAD. We call that one dollar Loni. And we also have AUD USD. We call that one Aussie dollar. And we have NZD and USD. We call that one Kiwi dollar. So these are terms that you really want to know as you proceed in this game. For those of us who are experts, you already know all this. You just have to serve as this just has to serve to you as a refresher so that you know what to do. So the first two represent the names of the countries, which I've explained before, why the last letter is the currency, is the country currency. So for example, USD. So the US is the United States and the D is the dollar. So we have base currency and we have quote currency. So if you are trading in the crypto space, you will notice that the crypto market USDT will replace USD. Then the coin you are buying will be the base. So the base is the currency that you're buying, while you are using the quote currency to get the numbers. By the time we do it practical, you understand what I'm actually saying. So let's move ahead. So we have different kinds of pairs, just like I told you. So we have the major pairs. So the major pairs are pairs that actually drive volume a lot. So it's pair that is being traded. So I'll give you examples of them. So these are most traded currency pairs. So you can see the Euro USD alone is having 28%, and the USD JPY is 13%, while others is 12%. So you can see JPP USD 11%, AUD USD 6%, USD CAD 5%, USD CHF 5%, NZD USD 4%, Euro JPY 4%, JBP JPY 4%. We have the Euro at 3%, AUD JPY 3%, and we have the Euro AUD. So you can see these are different currency pairs based on volume. So if you look at the major currency here, you will see that they are actually trading in volume. You can see USD alone is 72%. That is where it's written by currency. So you see Euro is 39, JPY is 25, JPP is 20, AUD is 14, CHF is 9, CAD is 9 and 8 and all that. So these are according to volumes that you're seeing here. So that is why they are called major, because of this volume. So you can see the symbol, the currency, and the nickname. So these are some balance. I'll put it this way: these are some languages, or these are some terminologies, or this is how it's being called in the forex industry. So if you spend a lot of time, or you spend some time in the market, you might be saying, are you trading bulk? Are you trading fiber? Do you have some cable? Do you have some Hosi? Do you have some Kiwi? Do you have some Loni? Do you have some Yen? Do you have some Swizy? So all these give you insights about what they are talking about. So for the US dollar, which is the United States dollar, that's the currency, the symbol is USD, while the currency is United States dollar, and the name is BOK. So that is the nickname, or the AKA is called BOK. And we also have EUR, which is the symbol, and the currency is called Euro, and the nickname is called Fiber. And we also have the GBP, which is the Great Britain Pounds, and the nickname is Cable. And we also have the AUD, which is the Australian dollar, and the nickname is Aussie. We also have the NZD, which is the New Zealand dollar. The nickname is called Kiwi. So we also have the CAD, which is the Canadian dollar. The nickname is called Loni. And we also have the JPY, which is the Japanese yen, and the nickname is Yen. We also have the CHF, which is the Swiss franc, and the nickname is Swizy. So these are some few things you need to know in terms of currency and how they are nicknamed, and also the full pronunciation of those symbols that you see on your trading view, or also on your MetaTrader 4. So let's move to the next. So we have some cross-currency pairs. So we have cross-currency pairs, or it is also called crosses. So the currency that does not contain USD are known as currency pairs or crosses. So they are called cross-currency pairs or crosses. That is currency that don't have USD in them. So the most actively traded crosses are derived from the three major non-USD currency. So inside these crosses, we have three of them that are actively traded, and they are derived from what? From the non-USD currency. So these are the crosses pairs. You can see we have the Euro, we have the Euro JPB, we have the Euro CHF, we have the Euro CAD, we have the Euro AUD, we have the Euro NZD, and we have the Euro JPY. So if you notice, you did not see USD there. So we come to JPY. So same with the JPY, we have the CHF JPY, AUD JPY, GPB JPY, CAD JPY, and we have the NZD JPY. I'm sure you should know what's the full meaning of all this by now. I'm just mentioning this so that it won't take much of our time. So we have the Great British Pounds also, which is the JPP AUD, JPP CHF, GPP CAD, and GBP NZD. We also have the card. We have the CAD CHF. We have the AUD CAD. We also have the NZD CAD. We also have the AUD CHF, and we have the NZD CHF, and we have the NZD CHF. So these are the cross currency pairs that we have, and the major currency that are being paired with are Euro, JPY, JPB, GPB, CAD, AUD, and NSD. So if you check very well, you will not see USD. And that is what I was trying to explain here, that the most actively traded crosses are derived from the three major non-USD currency. And also, in the previous paragraph, I said currency that does not contain USD are known as cross-currency pairs or crosses. So these are some few information you need to know. So anytime you see a pair and you know that USD is not attached to that pair, you don't need anybody to let you know that it is crosses. It is cross-currency pair. So I hope you understand. And in case you don't know the full currency in terms of the symbol, I want to refer you back to this place so that you can actually know how to pronounce them and what each symbol stands for. So the CHF stands for Swiss franc, the JPY stands for Japanese yen, the CAD stands for Canadian dollar, and the NZD stands for New Zealand dollar, and the AUD stands for Australian dollar, and the GPB stand for Great Britain pounds. And we also have the euro, which is the EUR, which stand for euro. We also have the USD, which stand for United States dollar. I just want to do this recap so that you get the full understanding of the crosses. Don't rush to finish the video, because you can finish the video and not get these little things that I'm pointing out. So pay attention. You can just watch maybe you watch 30 minutes a day until you get the whole knowledge that you need to get started. So I've explained this already. So let's move to the exotic pairs. So some pairs are actually exotic pairs. So you can see them up here. We have the USD HKD, which is the US dollar and Hong Kong dollar. So we also have Euro and Tri, which is Euro and Turkish Lira. So that's the Turkish Lira. So we also have USD NOK, not Nest of King, but this is USD Norwegian Krone. So this is another currency that are called exotic. We also have the USD and South African Rand, which is the ZAR. We also have USD SJD, which is the US dollar versus the Singapore dollar. We also have the US dollar and DKK. So that is the US dollar versus Danish krone. We also have the USD versus SEK, which is the SEK, which is the Swedish krona. So these are exotic pairs that you will see in the market. But we are not going to be trading this, but this is just for you to be aware, so that when you spend some time in the forex space and you see currencies like this, you should not be overwhelmed, and you shouldn't ask questions like, what is this pair all about, after you spend maybe a year or two in the forex space. So you should be confident, and you should be bold enough, and you should be well knowledgeable to know all this stuff. So that is why I'm bringing it to your knowledge. Most of this is for you to just be aware. The main thing we'll focus on is fundamentals, technical, and you print your money. But you see, even though your focus is to make money, you still need to know some of these things that will help you in terms of communication and in terms of making points or making references as you spend your money. You don't want to be those billionaires, millionaires that are making money in the market and don't know a lot of things. But if you choose that route, that's fine. I just think I should just bring this to your notice so that your mind will be open to all this. So who are the participants in the market? You see, every market has participants, and once you know this participant, you want to know your role and you want to know how to approach the market. For example, one of the participants in the market is the central bank. So the central bank comes to the market to ensure they stabilize the exchange rate, to ensure they actually balance up trade, so that the margin or the spread or the arbitrage will not be too much. You understand? So that is what central bank are doing in the market. Sometimes when the currency is going down, they want to buy more, and when it's going up, they want to provide liquidity. So in so doing, they also make some profit, and sometimes they also give up some gains. So it's normal in the market. So these are the guys you are trading with in the market, and that is why you need to be smart, and that is why you need to be up and doing. And that is the major reason why you're watching this video, and that is why this video come your way. So don't ignore it as we move and as we make progress. Another category of participants in the market are the commercial banks. Lately, if you're in Nigeria, you see some of the companies reporting exchange rate losses, which is as a result of the currency, which as a result of the exchange rates and differences, which actually caused a lot of companies to carry some debt. So, and if you look at other aspect of items and all that, you see stuff are actually changing, and sometimes these commercial banks also make gains. You understand? I can remember when the banks are reporting huge profits as a result of exchange rate gains, and the federal government demanded that they should actually give up some of percentage of the gains because it's as a result of the exchange rate. So these are guys that you meet in the bank. These are guys that you meet in the market, and these are guys that are trading with you. So you don't have any choice to be smart. It's either you take their money or they will take your money. There is no two way around it. But for you guys that will stick to me, I'm very, very certain you're going to make money. If you've not made millions before, it will happen as a result of Forex. And if you are a millionaire, we'll move into the realm of what? Of billions. So that is how we make progress. And we have traditional users. Who are the traditional users? They are normal people that actually buy and sell. They are just, when you are traveling, you just buy some dollar, and when you get to where you're going, you spend it. And they also, when they are coming to Nigeria, they just buy some naira. So these are just traditional users. Sometimes they buy some money with maybe a million naira profit, and they don't care because they actually are not trading it. They are just using it for maybe for traveling purpose, or to get some item, also get some goods. That's the sole purpose why they're actually participating or buying currency. So you can see why they are called traditional users. They just use it just like that. Then we now come to that aspect that me and you fall into. That is traders and speculators. So we trade the currency pairs. After we check the charts, we predict this is going to shoot up, this is going to come down, then we short it, this is going to go up, then we long it. So these are some stuff we do as traders and as speculators. So that is what we do. And when you are not good in it, that is when you cannot do it for a living. You cannot quit your 9 to 5 and focus on trading Forex. And if you're new to this game, this is a money making skills, guys. If you can learn it, if you can devote time, and if you can devote your resources to build yourself, to invest in yourself, I bet you make good money that will change your life. You're going to make life-changing money, guys. It is certain. All you need to do is to pay attention and give it your best. So it's either you are a trader or you are a speculator. So what is the difference? A trader always use charts and say, okay, this is either you're using SMC, supply and demand, or support and resistance, whatever strategy you are using. The bottom line is any strategy you are using should put money in your bank account. If it is not putting money in your bank account, it means that strategy is not effective and is not going to produce your desired result. So speculators just predict it's going to go up, And you'll be shocked that most people actually trade without looking chart. They follow their heart instead of them to follow their chart. And that is when emotions set in. And the two things that are very, very key in this market is what? Is emotion, which is fear, and what? And greed. So these are the two things that controls the market. And if you can master it, you make money like never before. And the last participant are the brokers. So the brokers connect the traders or speculators or traditional users or commercial banks or central bank, connect us to the market. So that is the job of the broker. They connect us to the market. So they are seeing what you're doing behind, and where they make money from is from the spread. They make money from the spread, from your buying and selling. They take a fee, and that is where they actually make money. So these are some few things you need to know as a forex trader. So these are the major participants. And I'm glad if you want to join as a commercial bank, if you want to join as a trader or speculators, or maybe you want to have your own broker, you can reach out to me. I'll show you how to set up your brokerage firm so that you also can be getting some fees from it. And if you want to be a trader, hit me up, guys, and let's also take this to another level and see how you can make money. So, what are the criteria for you to choose a broker? So the criteria for you to choose a broker is very simple. It's one, regulation and security. You want to ensure you are registering with a company that are regulated. You don't want to deposit your money and your money is gone, or you don't want to make huge profit and you can't withdraw. That is not what you're looking for. So these are some key things you need to look out for: regulation and security. How secure is this platform? You don't want to join a platform where after making money, they will tell you some hackers hack their account, and as a result, you can't actually withdraw your money. That could be painful, considering the time you've used in actually learning these skills, and the time you've used in trading, and the times you've used in buying most of these pairs just for you to become profitable. And now that you make your profit, they are now telling you stories that you can withdraw your money. And that is why I want to give you the criteria that you need to know. So number one, ensure it is regulated, and if possible, pay a visit to the office. If it is close to your office, or if it is close to where you stay, pay a visit to them, ask some questions. It is very, very key, because that is how you protect your money. So the next thing you want to check out is deposit and withdraw. How easy it is to deposit and withdraw. For this stage that we are, every exchange, every forex broker should be able to give access for you to deposit crypto and for you to withdraw crypto into their brokerage account. Because if you can do this, it will allow traders the ease of actually doing business with you, because they know they can put in their money and they can take it out at ease without disturbing anybody or without waiting for 2 or 3 days. Because there are some people that when you want to request your money, you have to be on queue for maybe 2-3 days before you receive your money. I don't want you to be that person. So the next thing you want to look at is transaction cost. You don't want to be with a company that when you're buying and selling, they are charging you too much. In other words, you're actually working for them because their charges will eat away your profit. That is not what you are looking for. You are a bargain hunter, so you want to look for a fee that is very, very cheap. But as you're looking for a fee that is very, very cheap, ensure you don't put it as a major priority over regulation and security and deposit and withdrawal. You want to be very, very certain. So one step you can also do is deposit. Like for example, maybe you want to start trading with $500, you can deposit with $550 and see how you can withdraw 50 and see how the process works. So if you're able to just achieve these two things, you know that okay, you've confirmed the deposit and withdrawal. So the transaction cost will now be for you to consider. If okay, I know the cost is high, but I think they are secure and the platform is okay, maybe I'll go with it. But if you see a platform that they have regulation and they have security and they also have, you can deposit and withdraw and the transaction cost is actually low, I think it is worth going for. So another step you want to look at again is trading platform like MT4. So do they allow you to connect with MT4? I personally, I like trading with MT4, despite the fact that some platform allow you to trade on their platform. But I think MT4 is okay for me and it works well for me. So all I need to do is to connect with the login details from my broker, and voila, my MT4 is set. The next one is execution. How long does it take for you to execute a trade? Do you place trade and the trade will take a long time to be executed? These are some few things also you want to consider as you make progress in these brokers criteria. You want to check at the execution, how it's been executed. That is, when you are placing your first trade, you want to see how the execution process is. And the last one you want to check is customer service. Are they responsive? Do you send hi today and you get, how can we help you? How may we help you tomorrow? Or after 2 or 3 days, or after a week? Or you get it in seconds or in minutes? These are some things you want to check, because sometimes you might be in a situation where you need an urgent response. That is where you know the importance of customer service. So, my family and friends, I hope I've not confused you, but I've convinced you that you need these 6 criteria before you choose a broker. So, just in case you want my recommendation, I've actually done this in some brokers, and I think they are good. And if you need them, you can send me a message, you can send me a DM. I will send you the link to this broker. Currently, I've actually scrutinized 3, and I've discussed with some of their staffs and asked some of these questions, and they've given me a positive response based on how their platform works. So guys, let's move to the next one. So the next one is the timing you want to trade. You know, everything is all about time. Everything is all about time. You don't want to go into the market where there is no volume. You don't. You want to go in when the market is active. So as you can see on your screen, we have active hours, less volume. That is not when you want to trade. That is not when you want to trade. And that period is when the London market will open. So the London market will open at 05 GMT. That's 0500 GMT. That is when the market will open. So you don't want to trade then. So where you are looking at is where the London and the New York overlap. Guys, that is the odd zone. That is the odd zone. That is when you want to trade. You can see it is most active hours and highest volume. So that is where you want to pay attention. That is not to say you cannot make money in active hour and less volume. You can make money. It depends on the strategy you are displaying. And we also have another aspect, which is the Sydney market overlapping with Tokyo. That is active hours, less volume. You can also make money then. I've traded in all of this time frame. I've traded in all of this time and I made money. In fact, 2 strategies that I use, I doubled my money. And these are the strategies I'm going to be teaching in subsequent lecture. But for now, I just want to draw your attention to the best time to trade. So you want to use the time frame of 4 hours time frame or 1 hour time frame. But personally, I use 4 hours time frame, and I trade the overlap of London and New York. So all I do is around 8 or 7, I place my trade and my take profit. So before the markets close, based on the London market timing, I must have hit my take profit or hit stop loss, any of which, but most times I hit take profit. So these are the timing that we have in the market. So in case you are new and in case you are an expert, you want to be disciplined to actually trade around this time that the market is active and there is volume to take your trade, so you can go in and come out easily. So this is key point for you. We have the London market, we have the New York market, we have the Sydney market, we have the Tokyo market. So the London market and the New York market actually overlap for 4 hours, while the Sydney market and the Tokyo market actually overlap for 6 hours. and these are key period you can actually take your trade. So if you're still with me, I want to congratulate you, because gradually you are becoming an you are you are becoming a forex trader. Not only a forex trader, but you are gradually becoming an expert. And if you are the firstborn of your family, congratulations. If you are the lastborn, congratulations. I am always happy to see those who want to make generational wealth for their family, who want to change the story, who want to change the trajectory of the progress in their family. I'm so happy. And one great tool that you can use is the forex market. The forex market has the inherent potential to catapult you into that realm of success that you so desire. And that is why I'm passionately teaching you these skills, so that you can use it to destroy poverty in your family, and you destroy that mentality of urgent 2K in your family, and that mentality of always adding small money when they send you on an errand. You have to eradicate it, because you now know that you are making money on your own, not in thousands but in millions. And that is why I want you to pay attention. Why I'm spending some time here is because these are critical time. These are critical period that you need to pay attention. In case you are doing something and you're watching this, drop everything and pay attention. Because now, if you understand timing, you've gotten timing. Because one strategy that I'll also teach you guys is, all you need to become successful in this market is one currency pair, one timing, one time frame, and that is all you need. That is all you need. Once you pick the currency, you pick the time, and you pick the time frame, you're good, and money will start coming. Now you can see the time that you need to understand, because now this is a website. I encourage you to also go to the website and check the section. And you will see when you want to trade. You see when you want to take your trade, and check the time that this overlap happen. So you can see the Sydney section close by 7, and the Tokyo section open by 2 to close by 10, and while the London section also open by 9 to close by 5, and the New York section open by 1 to close by 10. So you can see how it works. So all you need to do is to trade between 2, and 4, or between 2 and 5. That is what I want you to do. Trade between 1 and 5. Between 1 and 5. That is a period that is, you have 5 hours. So you've picking the currency pair, and you're picking your time. Is for you to pick another time frame in the chart that you will use, and there you will start making money. Because by the time you trade only one pair, you must have mastered, like I for one, I've mastered AUD USD. I can close my eye and tell you if it's going to go up or if it's going to go down. And that is how you print money in this game. So trading volume is usually medium at this time of the day. That is when you will see the main chart when you go to the time zone. So there are some things you need to know. You hear sometimes in the market, they tell you the market is bullish. They tell you the market is bearish. Sometimes you might be shy to ask the meaning. Sometimes you might not even know the meaning. But everybody is just saying the market is bullish, the market is bearish, and sometimes you might be confused. So this arrow actually gives you some insight. When they say the market is bullish, you can see the bull always take up from the down. It take things from the down up, and that is why they use this symbol called bull. So you say the bull, the market is bullish, and you can see the arrow is pointing up. And for the bear, which is the brown one, which you can also use red to identify it, you can see the arrow is pointing down. That means that the market is going down. So when they say the market is bullish, what we are saying in essence is everything is going up, the prices are shooting up, and that is when we say the market is bullish. And when the market is bearish is when the market is going down. So everything is going down. So the beautiful thing about the forex market is the fact that when the market is going up, we make money. When the market is coming down, we make money. And that is why you need to be in this trade. And guess what? You only trade Monday to Friday. So you can actually embrace it just like the way you embrace your job. And Saturday, Sunday, you use it to backtest, use it to do your research, use it to establish your chart on how you make money on Monday. So these are some few terms I hope I've been able to explain to you. Bullish market means the market is going up, and bearish market means the market is coming down. So now, what are the technical way of making profit in the market? So you can see the bearish start from market 1, which is this yellow area here. It starts from market 1 here. That is the bearish area here. And we now come to this place. So the bearish market ends here, and the what? The bullish market starts. So here the bearish market starts, and you see prices started to coming down, and you want to track it using the CCI. You can see here that market is oversold. So when market is actually at the down part, we say market is oversold. Then when market is at this top, we say market is overbought. So at this point, sellers are exhausted, and once sellers are exhausted, it means that we have more buyers than sellers. So when there is more buyers and few sellers, the price have no option than to go up because of the simple principle of supply and demand. So when there is more demand and supply is drying up, prices tend to shoot up. And this indicator, which is the CCI 20, give you insight on what is going on. And you can see the market start and the bullish market ends in this place. And now the bearish market starts again and headed to come down again to this part. And the bearish market ends and the bullish market starts, and which support by market oversold using the CCI tools. I'm going to show you all this if you get in deeply and you watch other videos which are part of the technical analysis video. And when we move again, it said the bear market ends and bull market starts. So you see, we continue to go in, we get to this place. But don't forget, this place was a resistant level. This place is another resistant level. And when price get to this place, price actually broke through this resistant level. And you see, channel break confirmed. So it actually broke this channel because for a while, the market has been ranging. And that is why it was able to actually break through. And this breakthrough also was massive, because if you entered here and you write to this part, you will know how much you've made. And you come to this place, it says bull market ends. And once bull market ends, you want to see the market coming down again. And you want to observe what is happening here, which is the CCI tools. You see also this place shows you that it's oversold. And at this point, we can say the market is overbought. And these are some few technical analysis terms you also need to know as a beginner trader. Just know supply and demand and apply these CCI tools. Maybe on a live trade, I'm going to show you these. By the time we start going live, you'll be seeing all these on my channel. So that is some few things you need to know about technical analysis. So you need to learn how to use the tool, which is TradingView, for you to be able to know how to manipulate the platform to get your entry and your exit. So it's always simple to move like this. So TA is very, very important. That is why I track all this for you. So what is short selling? I've explained this to you, that you can buy when the market is going up and you can sell when the market is coming down. So when the market is coming down, we call it short selling. And when the market is going up, we call it you long the market. So you can actually long the market when it's going up, and you can short the market when it's coming down. So both ways you make money. So when the market is going down, you don't need to panic. All you need to do is to adjust your trade and take position. Now, as a beginner, there are some few things you need to know. For example, if you open your MT4, you realize that numbers are just changing. You see numbers changing left and right, and you might be confused and don't know what to do. So these numbers actually have meaning, and it is the meaning I want to share with you. So as you can see, these are the numbers. We have 80 and we have 30. So the other ones changes also. The 80 and the 30 are the selling price and the buy price. So you can see the sell price and the buy price, which you can say the bid. The bid can always appear to be the sell price. So that is the bid. So bid is equals to sell price, and ask is equal to buy price. So for example, If you want to buy, a goods in the market, you have to be the one bidding, and the asking price will be there. So it's for you to come and bid. And if it suits the seller can adjust to your price. And if it does not suit, maybe you will be the one to adjust. So you can see the buy is always at the right and the sell is always at the left. So you can see it clearly. This is a pure example of the details of the numbers that you see, because all we do in this market is buy and sell, but we do it with informed decision. We don't do it blindly. We observe and we check. We do some fundamental analysis. We check what is happening in the country, the world, the global economy, and because of that, that is when we'll get informed decision and also get insight on what we want to do. So I hope you're able to get all this. So now you can see from the chart, we have the ask at the top and we have the bid below. So you can see the red shows the bid and the ask at the top. So if you're using your MT4, you'll be seeing all these lines. So don't be confused when you see all these lines. They were actually designed for you to understand what is going on in the market. So this is what you understand, and this is how you put it to work. So don't be confused if you see all these lines. The top one is ask and the one below is bid. So for you to understand the example I gave in the previous slide on bid and ask, so these are base currency. The base currency is euro, while the counter currency is GPB. So you can see we have 1.1037 is always 4 decimal place in terms of any currency containing euro or USD, except the Japanese yen. So we are going to get to that also. So we have, you see it is written in 4 decimal places. So in situation like this, you want to count the last digital number. That is the fourth numbers in the 4 decimal place. So in the GPB, the last one was 9. The last one is 9, and in the euro, the last one is 7. So you want to work with the last numbers because they are the ones that are different. So if you take 7 from 9, you get 2 pips. But if you do a proper subtraction, you also arrive at 2 pips. So the goal is just to let you know that it is the last number that we look out for. So the changes that happen at the last number is what we look out for. For example, if this 9 was actually 35, what we will have here is minus 2 pips. So in case you bought at this price, you will be down 2 pip depending on your lot size. So that is bid price and that is ask price. So if you look at these two now, if you want to buy trade like this, we'll say, okay, we have a spread of 2 pip. That's how we'll put it, because that is the difference. In a situation where the prices are moving, you're able to see the spread. But this is just for example, so that you know the spread that is between 2 numbers. So if you check, the spread between these 2 numbers now is 2 pips. So now we have the normal spread and the wide spread. For example, the Euro USD, we have 1.24 and we have 58 and we have 60. That is, we have sell 58, we have buy 60. So if you come down now, we have 1.2460 minus 1.2458, which give you 2 pip or 0.002. You get the point. Now our spread here is 2, which is fine. Sometimes you can get a spread of 10. I think 10 is the maximum and encourage, which is normal or which is cool. We also have the Euro USD. So you can see 1.24, we have 48, and we have 1.24, we have 68. So we have the sell and the buy. So if you subtract them now, we have 1.2468 minus 1.2448. If you look at it, the answer is 0.0020 or 20 pips. So the spread, which is 20 pips, is wide. So you can see we have normal spread, we have wide spread. So 20 pips, I think, is too much. I doubt if there's any platform that will give you this kind of spread because it's too much. But of course, if you have any of them, you want to actually run away from them because it is too much. And these are some of the reasons why immediately you are buying any currency pair, you find out that immediately you go to negative before the the chart, or before the price will start going to the direction you predicted, and you see that you now come into green. So these are the reason why you get to red immediately you buy, is because of this spread. So I want to believe you now understand spread. That is the difference between two prices in terms of currency pair. So that is what we call spread. So let's take give some example here so that you understand how to calculate PIP and how to get your profit. For example, Euro USD, he said, and other non-JPY pairs. So JPY pairs are pairs that are not actually in 4 digits, 4 decimal places, which is, you can see they are in 2 decimal places. You can see example of USD JPY, we have 113.21. So you understand why in the Euro USD we have 1.1321. So the top one is in 4 decimal places, while the JPY, it is in 2 decimal places. So any currency pair carrying JPY, it will be in 2 decimal places, but others will be in 4 decimal places. So this is just to give you some insight how to calculate it. So the last one is 1 pip, and down the last one also is 1 pip. Then the 5th number, which is the 3rd number in terms of JPY, are always called pips or pipette. So it's actually a very, very tiny. Most times some platforms don't even put this one. You will not even see it. What you will see is just normal numbers changing. You will not see the last one changing. Why some we include the last one, and once this last one now is 5, when you get to 6, 7, 8, 9, as it's getting to 10, the 1 pip will become 1, and it will start again. When you get to 9 again, 10, that one will become 2. If at all it's going over, if it's coming down, that's that the last one also will be changing as a result of the counting of the one in red. So the green one will be increasing if the one in red is increasing. So some platform you will see the one in red, while some platform you not see the one in red. You only see the one in green changing, which is what you really need. That's what you really need. You know, this order is just for you to be aware, so that not that you will not see not that you now see a number that get into 5 decimal places and you not be wondering, coach did not teach us this one. How come we are saying 5 decimal places? What he told us was 4 decimal places. So that is why it is written in red, and you need to be aware of it. So I have already explained that it's only JPY that is in 2 decimal places, or let's say 3 because of the last pipette numbers. So we can also say in the other part we have 4 decimal or just 5. So this is not for you to be confused. We only have 2. One is in 2 decimal places, while the other one is in 4 decimal places. So the example are here in your front, and I'm very, very sure you are seeing it. Euro USD 4 decimal places is only JPY that is in 2 decimal places. So now this is the pipette I told you about, which is the last number. So for example, let us just do a test now. The one that is showing 1.012 and the one that is showing 1.01234. So which one is which one is having a USD pair and which one is having a JPY pair? Give me the answer. You're smart. It is the one that is having 1.012 that is actually JPY. So that is what you just answered. Give yourself a high five. Drop the comment. Let me know that you answer the right one. That shows you're very, very smart. I know other people that are watching other video might choose the other one, but because you've been following me when I started this video and you're still watching till now, you're very, very smart and you got it right. That the one in 2 decimal places is the one that carries JPY with any other currency pair, while the one that has 4 to 5 decimal places is the one that is USD. So that is how these two operate. So with this, you really understand how Forex works. So you see, in less than 2 hours, 3 hours, you already know how this platform works. So you can call yourself a Forex trader because you can actually explain all these things. So this is how to count pips. You know, we have the 100 pips, we have the 10 pips, we have the 0.4 pips. And if you look at it, we have 4 decimal places here. And we have the last one, which I explained very well to you guys, that sometimes you just call it 5th because it's there, but sometimes it's even higher, like It's as if is not on the same line with them, just for you to know that it is not too important, so to speak. So let's go. The first one is the 1,000 pips, and the last one is the 10 pips. Why number 3 is 100 pips, why number 5 is 1 pips, then we have the 0.5 pips. So let's go. If we now have 1.23754, remember we work with 4 decimal places, so we're considering 2475. So that gives us what? If we now look at the 1,000 pips, so we now come to 6. So if we are now looking at the 1 pip, we will now come to 6, which is what? Which is in 4 decimal places. Remember, the fifth one still remain in that 44444, and it might change to 65. You see, we are not consigned. So what we are consigned is if we have 1.23754, let's ignore the 4. So if we have 1.2375, which is 4 decimal places, which now give us 1.23764, because 1 pip has been added. So look at where that 1 pip was added. We have 5, it moved to 6. That is when you add 1 to 5, which is when you add 1 to this 5, which is the 4th decimal place. If you add 1 here, it will give you 6 here, which is 1 pip added. So let's come down to this. We have 1.23754. So if we add 10 to it, we'll come here 1.23. So instead of 75, when we add 10 to it, it will become 85. So we have 10 pips. So please, you have to pay attention. I don't want you to confuse in this area. This is just a normal addition. You can press a calculator and add 10 to it. Removing this 5, and you will see it will change to the same number. So let's come to this place. We have 1.2375, which gives us 1.24, because you added 100. So you added 100 to it. So this is the one that actually changed. The same thing happens with the 1,000 pips. That is, we have 1.23754. So it is these two that will just change to 1.33754. I hope you understand this particular part. It's just addition and subtraction. Don't let all these 100 pips, 10 pips confuse you. It's just normal addition. So you can even punch your calculator and type it. Please, when you are typing, excluding the last number that is 4, because if you don't exclude it, it might just change that one to 5. You understand? And you'll be confused. So take that one off. Once you take that one off, you'll be able to see how it works. Once you just add 1, you see the one that will change. When you add 10, you see the one that will change. And compare it with this and ensure they are same. So with this, I want to believe that you understand how to calculate pips, and because if you know how to calculate pips, you know how to calculate your money. Now, this is just an example of how to get your pips. So you can see 115 pips increase. You can see the chart here, and price move from 113.600, it moved to 114.750. So all you need to do is to do your simple subtraction. So if you do your simple subtraction, you will see the price change, and you will see that price has increased to 115 pips. So with that, you can actually multiply with your lot size and get your profit. So if you want to do a simple calculation from this, if you say 113 minus 114, you have 1, which is what we have, 0 point. Then we have 0.1 point. Then if you subtract the other one, we'll have 1.5. That is what they have here. So it's just simple. It's just your pure simple mathematics, addition and subtraction, and you are good to go. So let's talk about lot size. So lot size are kind of unique because you need it to actually know how to calculate how much you are making. So for a standard lot size, which means you are buying 100,000 units of the currency. If you are doing that, all you need to do to make money is every 1 pip, we give you $10. So you are buying 1 lot size. You can see the volume is showing 1. So every every 1 pip that you gain or lose, you make or lose $10. So imagine if it is 100 pip, you only need to add the 10 and you have $1,000, either plus or minus. So we also have the mini lot size. So the mini lot size is actually $10,000. So if you just cancel 10 from the top, you have $10,000. So with the mini lot size, all you need to buy in volume is 0.1. So it means if you open 0.1, so it means if you open 0.1 10 times, it will amount to 1 lot size. So 0.1 is also a unique value. And by so doing, your 1 pip will be giving you $1. And if you also want to use micro lot size, which is 1,000 units, and that will give you a volume of 0.01. So you'll be making 0.10, that is like 10 cents for every 1 pip. And the nano lot size, which if you are a small trader, I think this is where you will start from. You'll be buying 100 units of that currency pair, and you'll be using 0.001, and you'll be making 0.01 cents. So you'll be using 1 cent for every pip. So if you make 1 pip, you use 1 cent. And that is how you compound and make profit for yourself. So I hope you've been able to understand lot size in terms of Forex. This is very, very key. With this, you will to know how to go about your trading. So this lot size give you examples and how to go about it, depending on the money that you are using to actually trade in the Forex market. Once you know the money you are using, it will determine your lot size. So if you are using huge money, you'll be considering 1 lot size. If it is not too much, you'll be using 0.1. And if you are using 1,000 units, you'll be using 0.01. Or nano lot size, you'll be using 0.001. So these are the profits, these are the volume, and these are the possible profits you'll be making based on your lot size. So now, there is a online calculator which you can actually use in terms of trading. It's just for you to go online and you put Forex calculator. You can get it from Forex Factory. For example, you come to the top and you change the currency pair you are using. In this example, what you are using is Euro USD, and the asking price is 1.07703. And with the position size, you know the position size you want to use, and you put it there, then you press calculate. So it's going to give you what you're going to use, and everything will come out for you to understand. So that is just how the Forex Factory calculator works, just in case you don't really get the full understanding of what to do. So this calculator will help you do the work. You choose your currency pairs, choose your asking price. You already know the price that you want to use, and put your lot size, and you also do it. So you can see, are you about to enter a trade? You might also want to check out. So if you can help calculate the optimal size of your initial position. So there are some that you want to put the currency, the amount of currency you want to use, and it's going to advise you on the lot size to use. So as we move along, all these things are very simple. We're going to do some videos that will help in this regards also. So there's something we call leverage. So leverage is one unique way you can make money in the Forex market, just in case you don't have much. So for example, what we have here, the required margin you need is $200. So with $200, you multiply that with 50, and it will give you $10,000. So the leverage is 50x. So 50x times 200 will give you $10,000. So that's huge. But I'm not encouraging you to use 50x. It's too much, because any little down movement, you blow off your account. And if you are shorting any little up movement, your account will be red. And that is not what you want to do. 50 is too much, but this is just an example for you to understand leverage. So you can see with this small $200, I was able to lift this $10,000 because of the leverage that we have. So now, as you trade in your MetaTrader 4, you'll be seeing account like this. Even when you trade on your MT4 on your laptop, you'll be seeing like this. So your balance will be $500, for example. And let's say the loss is minus $40. So the equity that you have will be 460. So that is the equity that you will have. So the equity is 460 and the margin is $100 and the free margin is $360. So if you add 100 and 360, you will get 460, which is the margin. Now, why is this margin? This margin means this is the money that is active that you are using to trade right now. Why the 360 is the free margin that is not put to work. I hope you understand what I'm explaining. Your balance is 500, your loss is 40, your equity is 460, and your current margin is 100, which is what you are using to trade, and your free margin is what is 360. So when you add your free margin and your margin, it's going to give you equity. And when you add your equity and your loss, it's going to give you your balance. And when you subtract your loss from your balance, it's going to give you your equity. I hope I'm not confusing you and you are getting this, because if you get it once and for all, poverty will run away from you, because now you know how to produce money and you can confidently produce the amount you want depending on the skills and knowledge you're able to invest in yourself. So this is a short example of what I explained. So you can see that the balance is 99875.16 and the equity is same with the balance, which is 99877.63, and the free margin is 99.77.62, and the margin level is 99877.63. So and we have margin which is 100. So from this margin which is 100, you can see the trade that the trade is in profit, which is 1.40 and 1.07. So if you check the top here, you see that the profit here is 2.47. So 2.47 is the profit that you have. So this is just a screenshot of your MT4 and how it works. So I hope you're able to understand this, because if you add your margin with your free margin, it's going to give you your balance by the time you add it with the profit. So that is what we have here, which is 99877. So now you want to take profit when you already set your buy. You can see you are buying here. This is the level you are entering. And once it gets to this part, you want to take your profit. So that is how you trade. Before you enter any trade, you must know where you want to take profit. It's very, very important. And you must make it a discipline so that you will not buy based on what you think and you will now sell based on what you think, and you find out that you're not making profit, and your emotion will now control you. You will not think that Forex is not for you, that you've been losing money, you've been losing money, without acknowledging the fact that you are not following the instruction or the principle that will help you to make money. So ensure you take profit. Before you buy any currency pair, ensure you know when to exit. And also ensure you use stop loss. It's very, very key. Where you are buying, put your stop loss so that it will reduce your losses, so that your losses will not continue to increase. So this gives us some simple terminologies we'll be seeing in the market, and we'll be implementing all of these. We have the buy stop, we have the sell stop, we have the buy limit, we have the sell limit. So the buy stop, order placed above price, and price keeps going up. So the buy stop is just as the arrow is, you put your buy at this point, and as the trade is going to get to this point, is going to buy. And we have sell stop, order placed below price, and price keeps going down. So you feel price will keep going down if this area is broken, so you put your sell stop here, and the price got to this place, your order is filled and continue to cascade down. Then we have buy limit. So you want to buy at this point, but the price is here, so you set order placed below price, and price then goes up. So you are saying, okay, the price is here, but I will wait because I think technically the price needs to come down to this part before the final leg. So you set your buy order here, and the trade obey, and now you are in profit. The same thing with sell stop. Sell stop is same. The price is here, and you are saying, I know it to get to this point before you move down. So let me set my sell limit here. So you set your sell limit, get to this point, and it starts to come down. So order placed above price, and price then goes down. So now we are close to the end. This is the Forex market analysis. You only need 3 analyses to make money in the market. You need technical analysis, you need fundamental analysis, and you need sentimental analysis. For technical analysis, one of the tools you will use is Trading View. So you need to learn support and resistance. You need to learn how to use the platform. You need to learn how to use indicators like the one I showed you before, which is CCI. You need to learn that also. You need to learn stochastic RSI. You need to learn about Ichimoku Cloud. You need to learn about Bollinger Band. You need to learn about simple moving average. So these are the tools you need to study and master. You are not going to use everything. You only use the one that works for you. For fundamental analysis, you want to know the macro and micro economics. You want to know what is happening in your country. You want to know what is happening in the world. You want to know what's happening in the global market and how to interpret such information that will help you in Forex. Things that are going on in the world, you want to keep tab and see how you can make money from those informations. Just as what is going on now, that Trump, there's tariff and all those news, you want to follow up so that you can know which currency to short and which one to long. And sentimental analysis is very, very key. You want to see sentiment, because many people thinking about something can actually change the price of any commodity or any currency pairs than the thing itself. So you want to keep tab of these 3 analysis, and the overall of it all is what? Your psychology. So your psychology needs to be intact for you to be able to interpret these 3 tools effectively. So this is how you do your Forex market analysis. But I want to make you to be lazy. In my YouTube channel, I will do all these things for you. I will do a technical analysis for you. I will do the fundamental for you, the sentimental for you. All you need to learn is how to place trade. So I have a Telegram group where I drop signals. So this group is designed to help people to make money, but you must ensure that you use our partner broker to register so that I can provide you with signals that will make you money. So with this, thank you for paying attention to this course. Just like I said, maybe you bought it with your money, somebody gifted you, or you stumble on it and somebody just decided to shower you with it. Take it serious. This course gives you everything you need to get started in Forex, because all you need to know about any field is the basics. Once you get the basics, all you need to add to basics is experience. So if you start now, by next year, you have 1 year experience. If you start now, in 5 years, you will change your life. You will change your life like night and day. But if you are still procrastinating, if you just watch and you say later, you will pay attention. And that is how your bill will be piling up. And that is how your responsibility will be increasing. And you'll be overwhelmed. When you now want to learn it, you might not have time. So now that you come across this video, don't procrastinate. Watch it, study it, and also join my Telegram community so that you get involved, you get interactive, like you ask questions. Because if you want to become millionaire, you have to make friends with millionaires. You have to be in a community where millionaires are. And that is how you make your millions easily. But if you want to become a millionaire, you now be around poor people, you'll be discouraged. The actions you want to take, you won't take it. They will tell you Forex don't work. They will tell you that somebody has done Forex, they lost money. Some will even tell you that they are uncle. Some will tell you they even know. And that is how it is. Show me any feed that they don't have failure. Show me any feed that they don't have success. That is how it will. I've seen people who work in Chevron and today they don't have anything to show. And I've seen people who work in Nigerian Railway and today they have money. All boils down to how you approach money and the knowledge you have about money. So take advantage of these tools. And like I said, if you're a young man listening to me, or if your family, you guys are poor and you're the one that is trying to create generational wealth, I think this video is for you. All you need to do is to pay attention. Forget those who help you and who cannot help you. Pay attention and chop this tutorial. Watch it as if your life depends on it. And aside that, take action. Don't take knowledge like drugs. Don't listen to me and say, wow, it's making sense. No, I will make more sense when you take action. When you join my Telegram group, when you take trade, that is when the sense will makes a lot of sense. So that is what I want you guys to do. And I want to appreciate your effort. I want to give you thanks for investing your time in me. And also, I want to ensure, and I'm very, very sure I didn't waste your time, you're able to know 1 or 2 about Forex. So thank you guys. Thanks for watching. And you can contact You can contact me on my number, and you can also send me a message on pistisforex@gmail.com. Thank you for watching. I love you all, and there's nothing you can do about it. Thank you.